uncover the hidden world of political campaigns in just 5 minutes. Join me, your host, David Washington, on Countertop Politics every Monday for exclusive campaign insights, tantalizing innuendo, and the secret sauce behind successful political campaigns. Don't miss out. Let's go. All right, all right. It is Monday and it's another edition of Countertop Politics. 5 minutes or thereof of campaign insight, political innuendo, and of course, the secret sauce to winning campaigns. So, over this weekend, I was speaking to one of my associates. It's a weekly mentoring briefing that we have every Sunday afternoon. Yes, I do work on Sundays, Saturdays, and the rest of the week. And we were talking about a particular candidate, young man who has a lot of ambition, passion, and insight into what, of course, he can do for his community. And we were looking at his socials, his website, and of course, being the political innovators and the campaign managers and consultants that we are, we, picked apart, what his virtual internet presence looked like. And there were some things that, of course, needed to be addressed. Of course, there's always something to be addressed, always something to elaborate on, revise, tweak. And so as we were talking, I digged a little bit deeper into this gentleman's website. It's like, whoa, wait a second. Some of this stuff is looking a little bit too familiar. And then as I read a little bit more, I'm like, okay. What I was finding was what I call campaigns in the box, a campaign in the box. And that means is that there are organizations like goodparty.org who put together these campaign resources, tools, apparatus to assist first-time candidates, third-party candidates, nonpartisan candidates, Democrat candidates. There's several of these entities that are out there, and one of the things that stood out because I familiarized myself with the competition, which I should, of course, and I see a cookie cutter approach to a lot of these organizations that have meaningful intentions, and we'll see where that goes. Meaningful intentions, however, the same messaging, the same formats, the same approach to engaging voters are repetitive, are familiar. And of course, there's an opportunity to, tweak that foundation of information that's given to you, tweak it in a way that is specific to your particular or specific candidate or campaign. Of course. But then if you're going to do that, then why don't you just run your own campaign and bring in the professionals who know how to do this out the gate, who are in your communities, who are familiar with the policies, the regulations, the ordinances, the kitchen table issues of your electorate. And so, I like the idea of being able to assist candidates and campaigns. However, it should not be the end all, because in the end, you're creating a cookie cutter campaign that really doesn't get to the heart of what your constituency needs, what their wants are, and how to better serve them. And I get it. However, it's a lazy approach to campaigning. I don't like how things are just handed to a candidate. And of course, they're given support. I'm sure they're given support, but things are handed to them. They're like, go. And it's that familiarity that's missing that you want to create with the electorate, that specificity, the authenticity of the campaign. And I believe above everything else, besides being a disservice to the community, but however, you're missing the authenticity that you can offer as a candidate, as a campaign for your electorate through organizations who offer this campaign in the box. So that's today's lesson on countertop politics. And tune in again. I know I've been teasing this, and if you follow us across all of our socials, our newsletter, our website, our podcast, we've been talking a lot about AI. And believe me, this is another thing. I'll just stick this in very quickly. If you're not learning about AI, whether you are a constituent, whether you are a voter, a average Joe or Jane, a campaign manager, a political and elected, a candidate, anyone, AI is going to, and it has already, but there's so much more. AI is going to, artificial intelligence, generative artificial intelligence, whatever you want to call it. There's so many different names, but artificial intelligence will define and change the way we do business, the way we go about our private lives, the way that we communicate, the way that we grow as individuals. So if you're not learning about AI, start learning now. An hour a day. An hour a day. And if you're not embracing it, you will be left behind. As social media changed the internet, the telephone changed communication, the printing press changed communication, AI is going to change the world, and it's doing it right now. Invest in it too. That's what we're doing. So much going on to make our practice that much better for our candidates, but more importantly, for our voters. I'm David Washington. This is Countertop Politics. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to hit the share button, because we want to grow our community, Ubuntu. And more important, we want to hear what you have to say. We love what you have to say. And whether we agree with it or not, we're going to communicate with you. And that's what it's all about. Tactful, respectful communication with one another. Let's grow. Let's build together. Let's make our world a better place. I'm David Washington, your political innovator here at J.A. Washington. Check out the rest of our podcast. I'm out of here. Bye.